Hello, this is Alan here, and welcome to Mind Mapping 101, an introduction to using mind maps to study and prepare for any type of exam. So, what is mind map? Well, mind map is graphical. It works like your brain. It's concepts versus words. Why do we use mind map? Mind maps are easy to do, and more importantly, they're easy to remember. Remember, an image is 1,000 words. That's why we want to do it. How do you do mind maps? Well, first of all, you do it yourself. Yes, I do have some mind maps that are printable that you can use, but you will not get as much out of them as the one you will do yourself. Because part of the process, part of the imprint on your brain is the mechanics of doing it. Okay? And use colors. Colors connects with different things. So use the color. Don't go through your box of crayons or pencils and say I have to use this color then this color. Just go with the color that feels natural to what you're writing down. Another key point is one word per link. Don't write a whole paragraph for each link. 1 or 2 words at the most. Very short keywords, and then you use graphics as well. Draw them. If you're using a computer program, bring in little graphics, cartoonish type of graphic, really easy. If you're talking about a house, or if you're doing a mind map that has a home, draw a little house, a tree, outside, little river, a fish, a dog. It doesn't have to be Michelangelo type of sculpture or drawing or art. It just has to be something very simple that will make some sense to you later on. When do you use mind maps? For anything that is covering concepts that you need to learn, where there are relationship between ideas, which is basically everything, right? Like history, like events, right? There's connection between them. A hierarchy, there's connection between them. And there's grouping. Remember, see, those are a relationship. They all work together. Or when there's a flow, that's when you want to use mind map. Concepts where there would be too many words to write down. Concept works so much better in relationship or in flow. Here's an example of a mind map. Okay, you see? There's little graphics here and there, some color. And this one is actually on the user of mind map. And this came from the author of the Mind Map software, IMAP, and then just a picture on their website. See, so it's good for recall. It's good for note taking. It's good for taking notes. Okay, so that's what mind maps are. This is some points on property insurance, maybe not related to the course you're taking right now, but it's still the same thing. In property insurance, we have something called fire policy statutory conditions. There are 15 conditions. There's tons of exceptions. There are details and key points. In the text, in the book that comes from the Institute of Insurance for studying this, it's 17 pages long to cover the fire policy statutory conditions. So I'm giving an example here. If you were to write it down, this is what it looks like. So an outline also works. For some people use notes as outline. It works too. Okay? Or if you look into a software called Personal Brain, which is a mind mapping software as well, this is what it would look like. It's a bit of a hybrid between the outline and the mind map. You can see the statutory conditions are divided into 3 areas. The basic coverage, a standard exclusion, and a statutory condition. That's for policies insuring peril. Again, I'm only using this topic because it is a good topic to use, but it will apply to anything you're learning that has relationship and concepts and lots of words where you can do it in less. So this is one example. Another one is using Imindmap from Tony Buzan, which is the inventor of mind map. Here's a mind map. This is what it looked like. Again, I'm covering here the statutory condition from insurance. I've divided it up. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Now, the words in there are highly visible. You can really, I mean, they're hard to read because it's small, but if you have this in the right side, you would see that it's actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, see, I'm focusing on it a little bit now, so you can see the words are better. Okay, there's another type of mind map, more, again, a little bit less artistic, quote unquote, but it's still making sense. Now you've got the division here again, different type of property insurance, and under one of those on the right there, you can see the statutory conditions again. That's another style of mind maps. And that's why a computer does really well. I mean, hand-drawn mind maps work very, very good, but computer ones allow you to expand and collapse the material as well. So, mind maps, give it a try. You can see here, there's plus signs on this software that will work with that. But again, don't make it a software thing. Mind maps on the paper, we have some more courses coming on just on mind mapping. I'll also include tons of good links for you to use it. The key is use it. Okay, and the more you use mind map, the more often you use it, the more it will feel natural, and the more you'll depend on it. I use mind maps for everything. I read a book, I'll do a mind map in the back cover to outline the book. Like, you'll get hooked, and it's so fast, and it's so easy to remember things. When you look back at your mind map, at a glance, you'll remember your topics. So give it a shot. Thank you, and we'll talk to you on the next session.